First up, we have canceling Sephiroth's grounded neutral B. When charging Sephiroth's neutral B, you can cancel it into grabs, shield, tilts, and even aerials by lightly tapping the shield button. The main usage of this is giving your opponent an indicator to either shield or jump, both of which, if you've conditioned your opponent, can help with keeping stage and even taking a stock. Canceling flare into aerials and grabs while ledge trapping is what this drill will focus on, but first here's some examples. No training mods needed. Set the CPU to jump and knock him off stage. Microspace, microspace, microspace. At the ledge, the CPU will now always jump, so you can practice this tech and your ledge traps. One thing to note is the CPU's get up timing is a bit weird, but it's Smash Ultimate vanilla training mode, so just work with it. To practice ledge trapping normal get ups for neutral B cancels into grabs, set the CPU to do nothing and they'll always do a normal get up. Next up, we have B reversing Shadow Flare, a tricky movement option since Shadow Flare has its unique turnaround mechanic. Use this move when faking an approach, keeping your distance, or as a tricky landing option, as Sephiroth's solid aerial mobility can keep you unpredictable. For this first drill, I'd work on full hopping towards your opponent, B reversing the Shadow Flare, and then turning around quickly. Ideally, you want to practice this while staying as far away as possible for each level of Shadow Flare. For example, getting the feel for how close you need to be to get a level 1 Shadow Flare compared to a level 2 or 3. Level 1 being the most viable, as it's pretty difficult to react to. If you're having trouble, you can start by just trying to get as many successful B reverses in a row while moving in both directions. Once you get a feel for that, you can move back to the previous drill. B reversing Shadow Flare off platforms and stages is a cheeky little movement and edge guarding option. When done off plats and neutral, it's practical as it keeps you well spaced. Compared to a run off platform Shadow Flare, B reversing the Shadow Flare will make Sephiroth fall straight down at a basically 90-degree angle, whereas a run off Shadow Flare will keep your momentum in whichever direction you are headed. Both options have their uses. Make sure while practicing this you get used to performing this input on the right side as well as the left side of platforms and stages. Once you've got the hang of it, you can start practicing both versions against the CPU with a shitty recovery.
Oh, no, 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 no.
While using neutral B airborne, you can actually cancel the move by pressing the jump button right before landing. Add B reverses and turnaround specials to this and you've got yourself a conditioning tool. For this drill, you want to get comfortable jump canceling off platforms in both directions. If you're struggling, just focus on going one way, either clockwise or counterclockwise. Until you've got that down pat, then alternate. It's also worth noting becoming familiar with B reverses and turnaround specials, and being able to actively differentiate between the two. This right here is honestly one of my favorite edgeguard techniques. It is definitely not the most practical, but if you hit it, you are God. It's sick, it looks sick, that's it. I have nothing else to say. Get the CPU into a ledge trap situation at about mid%, B reverse or turn around special off stage, hit the bair and repeat forever. Finally, we have yet another Sephiroth edge guarding tool, Scintilla. Being comfortable reversing Scintilla off stage out of a ledge hang, fair wall cling, or just dashing off stage is deadly. Practice not only getting a feel for how far you can go off stage and where to position Scintilla, but also incorporate double jump fair or triple jump fair. Scintilla off stage along with wall clings and up B to ledge resets is just stupid good, so spend time in the training room dying a lot. As a relatively new Smash player that picked up this game about a year ago, some of these drills took me months to get at least somewhat game ready. So don't get discouraged, grind on. Thank you guys so much for 6K subscribers. I don't know why, but it's awesome. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.